is your first feature film?
Yeah, the last film that I made before this was 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
And this one's 80 minutes long. So it's a huge jump in terms of just how much work and how many challenges there are. But the great thing about working at a studio is that I was surrounded by people who've been around the block before and have done it before, people who have talent that can solve some of those problems for me.
What are the biggest challenges when doing a full feature film?
I think, you know, the biggest things are how do you keep the momentum going in a story like this? And yeah, you know, the big thing at the heart of that is we have to believe in Bo the donkey's connection to Mary, because that's really the engine that's driving the whole story. Bo feels connected to Mary and wants to help her. And if we don't believe that, then none of the rest of it will work. So really we had to invest in that first meeting between Bo and Mary.
That's really cool. So how important is subtlety when it comes to making a movie that has a message in it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not even about subtlety or hiding a message. I think the idea really is that it just has to be authentic, and it can't feel like you're cheating and you're sticking a moral in because there needs to be a moral. I think, you know, if you're talking about something true, then it will naturally come out of the story that you're telling. So I often say, I don't consider this a faith-based movie. I consider it a character and story-based movie. And I think that's the way to make a movie that has a sacred subject at its heart feel authentic and not preachy.
Do you feel like this is a movie that is accessible to everyone?
Yeah, I mean, for sure this movie is aimed at our target audience, which is the you know, audience who has a relationship to their faith. But ultimately, it's a movie about how Christmas affects us. And I think that's a story that's accessible to anyone that celebrates Christmas, that feels like they love the holiday of Christmas. You know, we're looking at it through the eyes of Bo the donkey, who's just a witness on the sidelines, and Christmas means something to him, as it does to everyone in the country that celebrates it, wherever they are on their faith journey.
Yeah, so maybe despite the fact that it's a cartoon and it's funny, it maybe adds a little bit of realism to the film.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it'll bring it to life, because we've seen this story so many times and we feel like we know all the beats of the story. And we've seen our little 8-year-old cousin with a fake mustache drawn on his face. You know, we've seen it so many times that way. And the trick is to make it feel fresh and make people forget that they know how the movie is going to end. And it really helps to do it from the point of view of the animals, because that is a story we've never heard before.
Yeah, they didn't write a book.
That's right.
You know?